Welcome to this Q&A. Thank you guys for being a subscriber. I love you all. And over on my Instagram and also here over on YouTube, I did make a couple of posts asking you to ask me anything. And that's what I'm today going to be covering, and all of your questions, I have them here. I will go through some of your questions that my team has compiled here into this little document. And don't forget to leave a thumbs up. If we can reach 2,000 likes, it would be incredible. Let's start with the first question. So, when you first started gaining success, did it ever feel surreal? By the way, been subbed for many years. Vlogs are my favorite. Thank you so much. When I first started gaining success, it didn't feel so surreal because I've been visualizing it and I was manifesting it. So I knew it was going to happen because I used the law of attraction. It's a balance between two. Like, yes, at some times when I started making a lot of money, it felt a little bit surreal maybe, but I would say at the end of the day, it's exactly what I prepared for and I had planned for. It was my goal, and I made it so clear in my mind that that's where I'm going, that when I got it, I'm like, well, not surprised. So I would say, no, I was not, I didn't feel like it was surreal. Next question is, what skills did you have in the beginning working in a grocery store? And what skills made you a multi-millionaire? What skills I had when I was in the supermarket? I could walk on my hands. I can still do that to this day. I could sing. I could write songs, actually. I could play the guitar and piano a bit. I guess I was always quite good at talking, not necessarily selling things, because I wasn't really selling things when I was a kid, but the skills that I acquired to become who I am today, I think I just got them through using the law of attraction and believing in myself and using, my mindset to my advantage. And I really don't think that there's a specific skill that I had that made me who I am. I think it's the mindset that made everything happen in general. If you lost everything today, what's the first thing you would do to make money again? Okay, so I would say two things. First of all, I would use the law of attraction to visualize my money back. I would visualize abundance. I would not give up. Most people, when they lose everything, they give up. And I actually lost a lot of money not long ago, like over 2 years ago, but I didn't give up and I didn't let that negativity take over my mind. In fact, I just visualized instead my future as I saw it in my mind, and I didn't allow a setback to control my mood. In fact, what I say sometimes is that, if you lose money, you really don't lose anything. If you lose health, you lose something, because health is really worth more than money. But if you lose your character and your mindset, then you actually lose everything. So I personally will never lose everything, because I will never give up. I will never lose my character. And I can find comfort in that, actually. On what exchange do you buy and sell crypto? Well, I'm using multiple ones. I'm using Bybit. That's the one I've been using since I was, starting out with crypto. And Coinflare I'm using as well. And I'm using Weeks. I would say these are the three main ones I'm using. And yeah, if you guys want to sign up to any of these exchanges, we can put the links down below. I love these exchanges. They work very well for me. When are you taking profits this cycle? I've bought probably 6-7 Ferraris now, out of which 3 I don't think I announced to you yet, but I've been buying some stuff which I will be announcing soon, and I'm buying some more things as well. But this is not necessarily cashing out, it's just like ongoing buying. I told myself always, when Bitcoin goes above 100K, I'm gonna be buying more expensive stuff. So now Bitcoin is above 100K, and I've been calling that since 7 years. Back in 2017, Bitcoin was 3K, and I've been telling people on my crypto channel, The Moon Show, which you can subscribe to, by the way, I've been telling people Bitcoin is going to 100K, and now it's time to start buying more expensive things, essentially. What's the most profit you made in one trade, and what was the ticker? I think the most famous trade I made publicly was my XRP trade that I made just like 2-3 months ago, where I put $250,000 into a high leveraged trade, and then XRP absolutely pumped, as you can see on the screen. And here was my entry, and up here was my exit. So in just 4 weeks, I made 5.3 million out of 250K, which is pretty crazy. That's one of my best trades ever for sure. And I'm not an XRP fan per se, like I just trade it. So I'm not a holder, I'm a trader when it comes to most altcoins. What do you think about SUI? Will it go 3x in 2025? Personally, I do hold a bunch of Sui, and if you want to buy Sui, you can do that on Bybit and Coinflare and Weeks. We can put the links down below. And 3x this year, yeah, most likely, and if not this year, then I would say next year. What's your portfolio percentage of meme coins? I would say literally 1% of a percent, so almost nothing. I think meme coins are stupid. Do you still have your Bybit trade open? Well, I have multiple trades open right now, but yes, I do have a multi-million-dollar Bitcoin leverage position open right now on Bybit, and I also have a multi-million-dollar position open on Weeks and over on Coinflare, so they're all open, yes. Do you have any advice for teenagers trying to reach your level? Yes, I do. Use the law of attraction. Go and watch the video I made about the law of attraction. You know, when I was working in the supermarket, I was watching content from successful rich people to get inspired, and today I am successful and I am rich, and I'm here to inspire you. So just watch my videos and take my advice, and my advice is always use the law of attraction. How do you stay motivated after achieving so much? Very good question, because I don't really get as motivated by money as I did in the beginning. Now I feel like I get more motivated by, you know, just becoming a better version of myself, and I get motivated by trying new things. Like, for example, racing. I'm going into racing now, and that's a challenge for myself. It's like a side mission, you could call it, but for me it's such a big passion that it's more than just a side mission. And music, I love music, and that's a huge passion for me as well. So just seeing how I can form myself into a better songwriter, a better singer, that's also a challenge of mine that can motivate me. And also charity, you know, I've just decided a few days ago now that I'm going to be supporting a charity to build surgical rooms for children with disabilities. Each surgical room can have over 2,000 surgeries on kids per year. So that's saving lives, thousands of lives every year. So that's motivating to me as well. So money is not all of it, right? So I have so many more questions, but that's going to be in part 2, maybe even part 3. Subscribe right now, and I will see you guys over there. Bye-bye.